Within the first 24 hours, the calm before the storm settles in as the initial signs of trouble remain subtle yet impactful. Grocery stores are the first to feel the pinch as perishables like fruits, vegetables, dairy, and meat begin to vanish from shelves in high-demand areas. Urban centers, which rely on daily deliveries, notice the shortage first, as customers accustomed to instant gratification begin hoarding, creating an artificial scarcity. Healthcare facilities are put on alert as hospitals depending on daily deliveries of crucial supplies like medications and oxygen tanks start to feel the strain. While most hospitals keep a day or two of surplus, the absence of resupply triggers a quiet panic among administrators. Fuel stations start to run dry as deliveries halt, with long lines forming and shortages expected in rural and suburban areas first. With trucks transporting 90% of the fuel that powers cars, emergency services, and generators, the impact of the shortage quickly becomes apparent across the country. As days pass, the world shifts from inconvenience to chaos, with grocery stores becoming ground zero for panic buying. Remaining non-perishable goods, canned foods, pasta, and rice, are wiped out, leaving vulnerable populations like the elderly and low-income families facing food insecurity. Factories that depend on just-in-time delivery of raw materials like steel, chemicals, or components grind to a stop, with assembly lines shutting down. Pharmacies run out of life-saving medications like insulin, heart medications, and antibiotics, putting patients reliant on these daily treatments in life-threatening situations. With no new shipments of gasoline or diesel, fuel prices skyrocket, forcing emergency services reliant on fuel to face difficult rationing decisions. As the trucking system faltered, waste management broke down, leaving urban areas drowning in a sea of uncollected garbage. Hospitals, running out of sterile supplies and critical medications, were forced to cancel surgeries and turn away non-critical patients. Entire communities, especially in rural and isolated areas, became food deserts as supply chains crumbled. Hunger riots and looting escalated in larger cities as desperation set in and food supplies dwindled. As coal and natural gas deliveries for power plants stopped, rolling blackouts began and water treatment plants struggled, threatening the safety of drinking water. Within 2 weeks, our society faces a total system breakdown. Society's infrastructure teeters on the brink of collapse as essential services grind to a halt. Mass unemployment sweeps across industries, with retail, manufacturing, and logistics sectors laying off millions of workers. The stock market crashes as businesses report record losses, sending shockwaves through the global economy. Healthcare systems collapse under the strain, with hospitals overwhelmed and preventable deaths rising due to lack of supplies. Public safety risks escalate as police and fire departments, operating on limited resources, struggle to maintain order. The absence of truck deliveries ripples through communities, affecting everything from waste management to basic goods distribution. The humble truck, often overlooked, reveals itself as the backbone of modern civilization. Without it, the cascading effects are swift and devastating, unraveling the systems we rely on for survival. This hypothetical scenario isn't just a doomsday prediction. It's a stark reminder of how interconnected and fragile our world truly is. Let's take a moment to appreciate the unsung heroes of the road. Truck drivers who keep our shelves stocked, our hospitals equipped, and our lives running smoothly.